What are your feelings on England and the Queen, and also what um, I believe it was it Harry? Didn't Harry come out with a book trying to expose
Oh
all the deep dark
yeah,
secrets
and
that were
yeah,
going on with there? How do you
exactly.
what is your feelings on just England in general and the history with that and with that lineage? Because like what I'm trying to get to is that whole monarchy system and how the hell are we going to break that cycle too? Well, I mean not us in particular, but like just to me the I don't understand. Well, some people can't control where they live, things like that.
Hmm.
But I don't understand how that is still like a thing in this day and age.
Absolutely.
How we still have, well, how there's still a monarchy type system in the world.
I feel I'm not British, obviously, but if I was, I think I would be anti-monarchist. I would be for
Absolutely.
abolishing the monarchy, and I don't, I wonder like now that the Queen is has died, and so we have a king now. And like, I don't know if you've, again, me reading headlines and not like full articles, he's having a really hard time getting somebody to headline like his coronation, which is like, yeah, like, because, it's like going to be like a whole British thing. So they always
Yeah.
reach out to people in the UK, and he's been turned down by some major, major stars.
Really.
Yeah, yeah. And so I wonder about like the longevity of that as well. Like I don't know if it's going to be like a violent collapse. And like you said, like how they retain this power, like they're very, at least they've had a couple of monarchs that have been smart about it. Like just shifting their power to like parliament has helped prolong that,
Okay. Okay.
like them being figureheads, I feel like has shielded them a lot from, and then like the Prince Harry thing obviously added like gasoline to that fire. And he's like deeply unpopular. I shouldn't say deeply unpopular. He's more popular than he used to be. But with his history with like Princess Diana and how like she got in there and was crushed by the monarchy,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
It's it's so I wonder about that too, like as like a regular person. And I always hear like conflicting things like they don't give a shit. Like we somehow give more of a shit
Really?
than they
See, I
do.
would think that there would be more of a
Yeah.
problem with that, just because it just speaks to me at least. It
Or maybe
speaks.
the aspect that we take on it. I shouldn't say they don't give a shit. They watch the weddings, they
Yeah.
execute roles and all that other stuff. I shouldn't say they don't care.
To me, it just speaks to like pure blood, or almost like
Yeah, for sure.
just keep it all in the white race in a way. Like it's crazy just to see like how they just keep it all in one
And like
family.
it's like shifting like PR, like we're talking about. It's just like the fact that like you're saying like it's a pure blood thing. Like anytime something happens in that family, or like if there's like an addition, there's always like an accolade, like, or like I don't know, like a superlative. Like this
Yeah.
is this like this will be the first time that the prince has married a commoner. But like her family, like she comes from a wealthy family. So
Exactly.
it's like, but you have to spread that because like you'll be marrying your fourth cousins. Like
Damn.
like
Yep. Yep.
you have to you have to widen that, like obviously. It's just so crazy. I mean, this, and you saw like all the stuff with like with Harry and Meghan, and that was interesting too. I won't lie. Like I did consume a bit of media on that, and more about like she's a little bit older than you, Meghan Markle is,
Okay.
and I'm not like being like critical, but it's just like I don't like the royal family is really racist. Like
She didn't know
yeah,
that. She
like
was she's so that was like that
she
interview that she
she
did.
was
That was one of her. That
she
was
was I think that she said that she was shocked to the degree. And I mean, I don't use the term Nazi sympathizer because I feel like if you're a Nazi sympathizer, you're a Nazi.
yeah
So
yeah.
like you can't
You have to
sympathize
use
with Nazis.
yeah. No, I
You're a
feel you.
Nazi.
I
Like
feel no
so
one
like
hundred percent.
they yeah, so you have like a literal monarch in that family who was like visiting Nazi Germany. Like and meeting
Yeah
Hitler with his
yeah.
wife.
You're right.
And it's just I don't understand how it survived this long. It
I
blows my
feel you.
mind.
I feel you.
It does.
How do you think like in relation to Harry in that book? Because it seems like whenever we stir up things on United States soil, any type of like friction that could like shed negative light on any type of government, people get taken out. How was Harry able to get that far with his book and actually have it? out to be published because I never read it, but it seemed like it seemed like he at least tried to ruffle up some feathers that was up in the parliament and everything else over there.
I just think that he's like so high profile. Like he was like, if I'm not mistaken, he was like the most popular royal before all of this stuff
And
happened.
he's the one, from my
Like
understanding, he's not going to be prince or king, correct? He's like the other brother.
yeah, he's the spare. So I don't know
You
like
said
all the
despair.
rules.
Oh
Like
shit!
yeah,
But he's the more.
that's what his book's called.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Ah,
There.
okay, okay. But
So
so
I can't remember if it's your grandparent, like you are a prince or a princess, like regardless. So
got
because
you.
his, yeah,
Okay,
so like, yeah, so I think that's how it works. And so I think that it was announced that their kids are prince and princess,
okay,
but they were
okay.
trying not to give them that for a little bit
Oh,
either.
damn, that's interesting to
But
know.
yeah, but yeah, like I mean that whole thing, like psychologically, like, and I'm not saying that he wasn't loved, but like the whole, like system wise, like not as like a parent thing, but to know basically like, oh, I'm like the backup, like in case something
Yeah, like ain't that
happens.
some shit? That's crazy. That he's
It's
the most like he's more popular than anyone else in that family, though.
I
That's
think that that's
crazy.
kind of common because I think the queen's sister was more popular than
Oh,
her when
okay.
they were
See, I
both
don't know too
alive,
much about any of that stuff.
and I think just because like you come across as like less stuffy, you don't have to have as
Yeah,
much decorum and
yeah.
everything like that. Like I feel like after I would get through the therapy of being the spare, like I feel like I would chill being the spare. I feel like I got to go to a few ribbon
That's about
cuttings, but
it.
like yeah, like I'm not trying to minimize like what he's been through. I know nothing about it, but like the Queen's sister, like that's probably the vibe that I would have. They once like I don't know if it was like Vogue or something. They once like detailed her mornings
Okay.
like as princess
Yeah.
and about how she would like get up at 10 and watch the news and her papers, have like an hour-long bath with
Oh,
like a glass of wine.
this
Like
is this is every day.
yes,
Oh,
like that's what
that's
she
that
did.
royalty.
Like it was, and I mean, I'm just saying that as like a me person, but I also don't like limelight and like being like the absolute center of attention.
Yeah,
So like, I really act like, oh, I'd be fine as the royal spare. I probably would lose my shit at the same time because they kind of do. Like,
that's
you're just kind
interesting.
of always in somebody's shadow, but. I don't know. I don't know. It's like you empathize with people without a doubt, but at the same time, like you were born into this immense privilege,
Yeah,
and like
exactly. Yeah.
like stuff like they do stuff that like I'll never even be able to comprehend, or stuff I just will
Oh
never even
yeah.
know about.
Yep.
Like just
For sure.
it's just so crazy to me. Like when he needed to flee London, like he just he went through he went through his trust fund. Like his mom had left him money
Okay.
more than his brother because he was the spare. So he
Okay.
wasn't yeah.
Okay. Damn. See, I don't know any of
Uh-huh.
this. Any of this shit.
It's interesting. It was part of the Crown. It was also part of a podcast series I listened to on Diana, which was
Okay.
interesting. She's an interesting figure in and of herself. Obviously, people still talk about her like how many years after she's
Yeah.
died. But it. I don't know. I couldn't wrap my head around it. I can't understand why it's still a thing, to be
It's crazy.
honest. But like, oh, go
No,
ahead.
no, no. I was about to say no. I was going to say it is crazy. Which was going to make me like just skip over damn Russia because I just feel like that's just a tyranny in and of itself. Like although they if you look it up, I think that they'll tell you it's a republic, but I don't. I think that that's
Yeah,
just a tyranny with Putin. I'm not even going to touch Russia. But it brings me to
absolutely.
Hamilton though. Thanks for watching the YouTube page. For more exclusive content, like and subscribe. And if we said something wrong or if there's anything you want us to bring up, leave a comment right down there.